Hey guys, Tracks and Trains here. Welcome back to another episode of Crash Remakes. Before we start, I wanted to give a shout out to NWR Studios 23 and PercyFan06 for being the two to guess my two little sneak peeks. I was going to do a sneak peek for the third Crash, but I was a little too proud of these and I kind of just wanted to go ahead and get these out. And second time in a row, shout out to Whomper for getting the hidden engine. The hidden engine last episode was Arthur, if you didn't know. He was in the shunting yards of the Calling All Engines scene. But yeah, as per usual, if you want a shout out, all you have to do is find the hidden engine that's in this episode. If you find the hidden engine, get them right, you'll get a shout out. Yay! But that's pretty much it. This episode's fairly short compared to the other ones, but I'm still hoping you guys will like it regardless. But enough rambling, here it is. Bye!
Hooray! Here's the Great Waterton Bridge. But under the bridge, it wasn't Great Waterton. It was the shunting yard of a logging station. Gordon had never been here before. Then, in the distance, he heard Stanley's whistle from the track below. Stanley's catching up, he huffed to himself. I must race ahead. Gordon pumped his pistons. Then there was trouble. Ben was shunting a flatbed with logs. Gordon bit straight into them. The logs started to roll down the hill. Bust my buffers. Those logs will block the lower track. I must stop Stanley. Henry saw Thomas waiting up ahead. Look, Henry, tooted Thomas. There are lots of heavy freight cars. Here comes Gordon, whistled Thomas. And here comes big, strong Henry, hooted Henry. Then there was trouble. The freight cars were very heavy. Once Henry had started them rolling, they wouldn't stop. Help! Cried Henry. Whoa!
Silly stick in the mud, he chuckled. I'll show them. Driver said I could manage without him. I'll just go out. Then I'll stop and wheesh. That'll make them jump. Thomas thought he was being clever. Really, he was only moving because a careless cleaner had meddled with his controls. He soon found his mistake. He tried to wheesh, but he couldn't. He tried to stop, but he couldn't. He just kept rolling along. He didn't dare look at what was coming next. There was the station master's house. The station master was about to have breakfast. Horrors! Cried Thomas and shut his eyes. The house rocked. Broken glass tinkled. Plaster was everywhere. Thomas had collected a bush on his travels. He peered into the room through its leaves. He couldn't speak.